So this deck that we're going to be starting with is called King Gyarados, and it is a mixture of two cards. This one, Kingler, and this one, Gyarados. So, Kingler gives us the ability to power up our cards. Kingler is very similar to Alolan Executor for Grass in that for this base form, you have to flip a coin. Now, if that's not working and we really need our energy, we do have the ability to evolve it into Kingler VMAX. Kingler VMAX doesn't need to flip a coin. It's just better all around, but it's worth 3 prize cards. So, if we can help it, we don't want to do that. We don't want to put weaknesses on the board, or vulnerabilities on the board, I should say. And Gyarados is here because this is a really good finisher. It doesn't take any rare candies or anything like that, and this can do a lot of math numbers. I think it's 360 damage if they already have any damage. So that's a lot, and if they don't already have any damage, it still does 180, which is, again, a lot. And this gets powered up super cleanly by Kingler. Beyond that, we've got Radiant Greninja because we're in water, and it's a really good card, and we're also playing with a couple of Suicune Vs as our kind of... We wanted more basics to fill in, make sure we're not mulliganing too many times, and this is just a really good card to have to start with if you don't have anything else. It can help you jump to that level you want. We are also not playing Squawk Ability strats on this one, so we've been doing that a lot lately, but this one will not be doing that. We've got our mountains. We're not playing any Falconers either, which may be a miss, but I don't think we need the card draw from Falconer. I think Irida's just going to be better at it. It's a more specific card draw, so it's usually better. Tutoring versus just drawing. So let's get started here and see what happens. I'm going to put a playlist on for those of you watching this live. I'm going to start with Jorgen today. Start with Jorgen. Yeah. Perfect. Turn that off because I don't need to see that every time. Thank you, Spotify. All right. So we're recording. Everything's good. Let's go. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Tuesday, by the way. And a good week. It is hot. I mean, it's hot here. Maybe y'all are somewhere it's not hot. You just ate a whole bottle of ketchup. That's just as gross now as it was last time I read that. Ketchup's fine, but don't eat a whole bottle. Oh, that's a pretty coin. Oh, anyways, like I was saying, I hope it's not too hot wherever y'all are, and if it is, I hope you're able to stay cool. In Texas, it is toasty right now. Very toasty. Now, one thing that's nice about playing Irida in this deck, as opposed to decks that can't play Irida, is that in the event that we don't start with everything we want, which we did, so it's fine, Irida can still get us that VIP pass. Now, Irida isn't what we want instead of Arven. We kind of want both, because Arven can get us the Blunder Policy. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the Mew deck. Pretty standard version of it. Let's see. Give them the 1. Everybody deserves 1. Over-under on them starting with the VIP ticket? Now much higher. They wanted to use that this turn, I would be totally fine with that. Okay. What? That stops this way more than it stops this. And now they're doing... So they're also Lost Zone shenanigans? What is going on here? They're trying to empty their hands so that they can get Genesect card draw, I guess? Now that's the V-Star move, which is perfect for us right now. I'd love them to start that way. I'm guessing that's a VIP ticket? Yeah. Okay. Them having to use their 1 V-Star move to get that is just fine. Now, they do get to draw 3 cards twice. But... So they're going to be doing the more refined version of this, which is just Mews and Genesects. Pretty fair. And having mostly Genesects out because that's their card draw. Now that does open them up with a little bit of weakness to the Mew here. I don't know if we're going to be able to exploit that weakness, but they're pretty all in on the Mew right now. Okay, so let's put this here. Going to Irida. We can't get the Blunder Pass with Irida, which is unfortunate. So we're going to get the VIP Pass instead, because we need a Magikarp. And I guess... we don't actually need the VIP Pass, because we don't really need a Suicune right now. We have another Kingler in our hand, so we're just going to grab the Magikarp, and I guess a Pokégear, actually. Let's be smart about this, because we already have a Gyarados, too. So we've got plenty of Pokemon, and we can use this Pokégear next turn. Now, hopefully, we get heads here, because we don't have the Blunder Pass. Blunder Policy. So, shame. That's okay. Because time is of the essence here, there's a good chance we're going to evolve this one and just bubbles galore. Plus, we don't have, again, we don't have the Blunder Policy, so we don't really want to be flipping coins if we can help it. I don't know if this Kingler is about to survive, though. This is only 210 damage. Yikes. I should have known they were playing that because they had this other judge, but we got our Magikarp, which is what matters. Mostly, that's what matters. Oh, they're trying to draw cards. Oh, they're going to draw a lot of cards. Okay. We'll do our best, Eltos. We'll do our best. Things are looking grim, but that's okay. Part of me really wants to make the deck that they're using, and part of me just doesn't on principle, because it's done. Like, there is a best version of this deck out there, and y'all know me, I like to brew, I like to tweak and find my own personal spot. Is that the most tournament we're gonna win? No. That's pretty fun. Oh, also, no, we don't get to survive because of the choice belt. Dang, okay. Alright, we'll take a draw here, y'all, but I think we're screwed. That judge was brutal. And Cramomatic pairing up with VIP Pass is really nice if you're trying to burn through your hand. Like I said, this is a really good deck. Nice! So you have the full grip, huh? All the fancy Lunatones. Nice. I mean, I don't even know what we could draw that would help us here, but we're gonna take a draw. See what we can find. Their deck is very soft. Ooh, that's tempting. Okay, new plan. Boss's orders. This one. That one. Slap him in the face! Why did I want to do this? I don't know. Okay, alright, well, with that being said, just there's no point. There's no point. We lose. Wait. Wait, I gave up. Smart tactics. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Nah, no shade, no shade. Oh, also, yeah, what's our quests for the day? We need to use 2 abilities and deal 100 damage. So I don't know if this deck has any abilities that we're going to be using. Oh, it does. We have for Greninja. We have Greninja. I should have gotten the VIP pass. Yep. Wait, is this the same person? Can somebody check? Is this the same person we just played against? Because that's definitely the same. No, it's not, because the other person looked different. It was blonde-haired. It looked different. Never mind. That's some very achievable quests. Very achievable quests. I'd rather go second, especially starting with the Arven. However, we have an Irida and we've got Suicune, so we don't get to have our VIP pass, but this is all right.
I'm in danger.
Oh. Your turn, opponent. It doesn't matter if we can't draw an energy, because none of these, well, none of these, of course, Professor's research aside, Arven and Irida do not draw us the energy that we need to use a Kingler. So even if we get a Kingler, we need an energy to use it. The best thing we could draw here would be an energy, because then we could Arven for an Ultra Ball and a Blunder Pass, and we already have a switch in hand. Although with the Ultra Ball, we'd have to ditch... Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, just flexing on us by ditching energy. Rude. Another VIP pass? Sure, sure. Is it really a VIP pass if so many people can get in? It's a little crowded in this club, you know what I'm saying? Sure, you know what I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, we got to use an ability. Awesome. So don't kill this opponent, because I want to use another ability. Thank you. Now, notably, Calamitous Snowy Mountain does not punish them for using that mirror, because that's not from hand. Lost Stone Shenanigans, yep, back to it. Burning through our switches, which is you love to see as the opponent. You know what I should have done last turn? I should have used this switch and switched him and tried to draw. Because we really needed to hit an energy. Now, opponent's being nice here and is doing this for us. Ha Burn. Or chill. Freeze. That's the one. Greninja twice. How do you use it twice the turn you play him? Wild. They like pick it up and put it back down? We're gonna have some good games here eventually, y'all. Alright, so... Now the downside is that we cannot also, well, actually we do have another switch. Okay, so, we're going to grab an Ultra Ball. Are you serious right now, Dick? Are you serious right now? Alright, never mind. I'm gonna grab a switch. Oh, Deck. Why you hurt me like this, Dick? Your turn, opponent. Oh, the mirror and the fishing rods, gotcha. Y'all, when I built this deck, I promise it works. Unlucky. Okay, do they have enough to start? Okay, they do have enough to start mirroring now. Also, through double the cards we are. Things are looking grim. Oh, they cheated 3 energy onto him twice? That's brutal. Uh-oh. Any chance you're out of energy there, friendo? Because they don't have enough to do the thing yet. Yeah. They already played a supporter. They'd have to have escape... Okay, so I was about to say, they'd have to have switches, but I guess they have escape ropes as well. That's... 2 switches and now 2 escape ropes. So... maybe they're running out? Maybe they're running out. We got this. Now that's notable. They're almost out of energy. Can we stall? Can we stall enough here? Okay. They don't have room for a Sableye. They're out of energy. I guess they have some in hand, because... Okay, so how much is that? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're definitely playing more than 10. But there's no more in their deck, so there must be some here and some in hand. Maybe they're not playing much more than 10. Would be really bold to not be playing much more than 10. For a deck with Greninja. For those of you just joining us, things look grim. Wait, you already did this. You're out of cards. What? What? That's an excellent draw. Alright, let's do this first, because we know we're going to do it. Okay, we don't need to use this Pokégear. We need to use Irida here. We're looking for a Kingler. Sure. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is that we're going to put this here, we're going to put this here, that there. Switch that bad boy in. And now we either draw a bunch of cards or get 5 energies. So let's see what happens. Okay, we get some cards. Could be worse. Now, so what they need to do now is they need to knock this Kingler out. Now, they can use their super move at this point, but they can only use that once, and after that, they have to start burning energy every time they want to do their big move. So our goal here is to... It was tempting to try and save this to keep a Kingler VMAX so that we could evolve this and then be big enough, but we need them to use their V move before we start evolving this, because a Kingler VMAX can soak a hit from a Giratina, but it cannot soak their ult. So we have to wait. Okay, they did have more energy. That explains why they're not scared. So that's 2 more energy. Are they still going to ditch one with Greninja, though? How many Claras do they play? There's only one in there. I really wish we had a way to get rid of this beach court, because they're through so many switches and escape ropes that taking away their ability to retreat would be brutal. Okay, so they're gonna knock it out. Yeah, they're gonna one-shot the Kingler, which is annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Okay. We're gonna put this one up here, because if nothing else, we have this energy in hand, we can put it on here. Okay. Magikarp, and do I have a Nest Ball in here? I don't even have... Or my Nest Ball's in there, too. Darn it. Ooh. Because we don't have the energy to really build up a Gyarados here, we're gonna do the Greninja. Because some card draw would be lovely. We need to try and get something going here. Put this here. Maybe we'll get lucky and rip a Magikarp. Did not. But that is okay. Okay, let's just... Help me, Rondo. I'm curious what they pick here. Both from that one. Okay. Okay. We're going to put Greninja up front here. Neither of them are going to be able to attack this turn, and Greninja's only worth 1 prize card. So we're stalling here as best we can. Right on time. I was hoping for the stadium, because then we could boss's order something up front and force them to have another energy, which they might have in hand, now that I think about it. They did put 2 there, and I don't think they used them both. It's looking like we're out of this one, y'all. Because I don't see how we come back here. Gyarados needs at least 3. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll find one where we don't have everything in the prize cards. Alright, we tried. And that's the danger of trying to get somebody to deck, is that it gets really hard near the end there. That's where they are very strong. But hey, we got both of these. Woo! Level 19! And we're probably going to hit level 20, which is more packs to open. My crystals. Again. And the pack! What's in the pack? Credits, 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 and credits. All right, we'll take that. I like shiny things, chat. More credits is more shiny. Yay! Nope. We're gonna get to start with a Kingler and a Blunder Pass and a Magikarp at one point. At least one game. But it is not this game. At least we have an Arven though, so we should be okay here. Let's see how screwed our Magikarp is. Poor little Magikarp. Never punished. Yeah, alright. This got hard really fast. Now the bad news is that we don't also have a switch, so this Magikarp is gonna die. Well, I say that. It might not. If we can pull a switch here. That would be sick nasty. Like, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Help me out. Help me out. Calamitous Stony Mountain does nothing here against them, but it's cool looking. And that way they can't play one if they... There's an edge case scenario that they are playing with Calamitous Stony Mountain and Faulkner, and they can't use Faulkner as if it's their stadium, if it's ours, and they can't replace it because it's the same one. So, haha. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not, but maybe. Uh-oh. Really? That poor little Magikarp? Seems unnecessary and rude, but alright. Guess what was the next card? It was a switch. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Grab a Gyarados. Probably the rod, so we can get some of these energies back. The odds are that they're going to be able to level this up pretty quick here. Because they have 2 Frigibaxes out and a grip full of cards. So we're actually going to put this here. And hopefully we hit heads. But if we hit tails, we'll take the card draw. But we would like heads. We'll take the card draw. Heads would have been better. Well, that's okay. So they're going to get a Frigibax, or a Baxcalibur and a Rare Candy if they don't already have one of those in hand. Okay, the Palkia is they have 2 discard. Alright, alright. And then they Rare Candy the Baxcalibur. Alright. Ooh, okay. You'd love to see that. Show me the art. Oh, that's pretty. Art. Art. So I think I messed up. The proper play, and we'll remember this for next time, would have been to put the other Kingler down. I guess I didn't know I had this Kingler VMAX because it was the Blunder Policy drawing. But the proper play would have been to put this other Kingler down and put that energy on that one so that we could have it as a backup in case this happens. Things are looking grim yet again. I know this deck doesn't suck, y'all. I know it's a good deck. It's just not a good deck right now, that's all. That's all. Things out here. Boss's orders doesn't really matter anymore. They can cheat so much energy into play that it doesn't... They don't really need it. Like, we don't really get to try and stuff them that way. Let's see what this gets us. Okay. Yes. As much as I like all of these cards in my hand, we need to try and do something else here. They look a distraction. Hopefully they can't do that. See, they can easily switch their stuff out, but my logic here is that doesn't mean they can easily switch our stuff out. So here's hoping that this matchup... Now, buying time against this deck does not work, but we're going to try it anyways. Maybe it'll work this time. Well, if y'all thought this was the worst deck we're going to play today, do I have some exciting news for you? Next, we're playing a deck that's more cute than good. That's just how it goes, you know? They're also playing with superior energy retrievals. Have mercy. They could have done that already. There were already 6 energies in there. Right? Alright. I guess this way lets them draw 2 more, which gets them up to 7. So technically, the same amount. It's the exact same amount. Yep. But more actions is more fun. What's up, Seismitoad? I love your name. I love your name. We're letting our opponent win. It's definitely not a difference in skill here. Yep. Yep. My poor Magikarp. We're gonna hit somebody with this Gyarados. Is it gonna die? Nope. Is it gonna look cool? Yep. Okay, well, now I messed up. Again, we didn't know we were gonna draw that. But why not? Bruh. We'll take our hit and we'll leave. By we'll leave, I mean we're about to get sent back to the Shadow Realm, so, you know. Let's make him hit us. Do the big cool attack, opponent. That was unnecessary, but alright. So one of the key weaknesses is when we do our brews here, is we're trying to find out what feels good and what doesn't. Gyarados is really, really, really strong. But if you can't cheat the energy on it, Gyarados is really, really, really bad. Boy. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Playing some Pokemon. Winning none of these games, but hey, we're having fun. So Kingler is definitely the star of this deck. Kingler is what when I was building this, that's what I was building around. I was trying to find something to power up with Kingler. And I don't know if it's Gyarados, because Gyarados needs the Kingler, whereas something that might be better would be something that's able to use it, but doesn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, example, like a Blastoise or something. Maybe that's a bad example. Blastoise needs a lot, but... the little Reggie Drago coin. How are you doing, by the way? I realized I did not ask. Perfect. I would love to go second. I swear, if you start with like 3 or 4 VIP tickets, I'm gonna think this shuffler's rigged. It's not rigged, chat. It's just a good shuffler. I don't know why some people are so upset all the time. It's a really good shuffler. It's just a good thing. Ooh, a Reggie deck. Let's go on a trip. Those are not magic. It is a Reggie deck. Neat. Neat. Alright, what you got here? Okay, so this is annoying. So far, none of these are really problematic for us. That one's a little annoying because, you know, electric and whatnot. Alright, so what does this do? Sweet. So in that case, we're going to do that now and grab a Magikarp. Because we can do that, and then we can use the VIP pass to get a Suicune and a Radiant Greninja. Thanks for that, opponent. And, yeah, that's all we get of that opponent. Appreciate ya. So what are we going to get with Arven? As much as I love having this Gyarados in hand, y'all, I think we're going to do this. Some cards. Perfect. We drew another Gyarados. We got what we would have gotten with Arven anyways. Oh, well, good luck with your online tournament, my friend. I hope it goes well. Let's Greninja. Now, gotta get some card advantage on our opponent. Okay, we would love a heads here, deck. Please. As a friend. Yay! Thank you, deck. This is a threat. We're putting these here as a threat. It's really risky to stack up too much energy on a little Magikarp because it would behoove our opponent to switch this in and kill it. That's just like, they would like to do that. What deck are you running for the tournament? Is it a standard or expanded? I'm assuming standard. They're doing the full, like, oh, just flavor points. Just like... Where's the Regigigas, though? That's better be the last one. I'm just saying. If you're gonna play this. Fusion Mute, that is a very powerful deck. That's a very powerful deck. We lost to that one earlier today. Opponent's got a really cool thing going on here, but opponent doesn't. Rude. But opponent doesn't have a lot of energy, and we do. So that is what actually makes this game work. It is a Reggie. Ah, oh, just a brava. Oh, okay. That's what they're up to. Neat. I've never seen anybody do this. Players running 2 Drapion bees instead of just 1. Well, I mean, you know, the littlest tech can matter, right? Okay, so we're gonna do this until we get a boss's orders. Before I forget, let's do this. Let's do this. Here. Coming with me. Sure, we'll use this, grab another Magikarp while we're at it for some fodder. In case the worst should happen, we can always flip in a Magikarp. Yeah, alright. Bye. Now, you see, if our opponent wants to try to do something clever with their, like this Reggie Ice that keeps us from being able to attack with Vs, Gyarados is not a V. Gyarados is just a problem. This is benched, right? Oh, it's just one of your Pokemon. Alright. So they have to go get Regidrago, because they have to put Regidrago on the board, which they can do with Artisan, or a Nest Ball. They probably should have used that and kept their Nest Ball, but, you know, I don't know the deck. We're not going to judge. And is it basic? It's not. Ooh. Ooh, opponent. I like what you're doing. We might have to try something like this, y'all. Okay, so this is gonna knock out Kingler for sure. Rude. Yeah, that doesn't work on that dude. Yay for Terror types. Okay, so let's see here. Put this here before we forget. We can't use this anymore. I mean, we can. There's no more basics in our deck. Might as well click it. Okay. And we will Nest Ball for a Kingler here. Blunder Policy there. I don't know if I want to Irida here or not. I think what I want to do, because this... Yeah, we want to take out this Regigigas. That's their danger. This is the one that's causing problems. Do I want to burn an energy for this? Probably. How many is in here already? 5? Probably not, actually. We've got plenty of cards, so... Alright. Tyrannical Tail. Slap. But this prevents them from putting the stuff from their discard pile onto their Pokemon. For now. For now. Might have another way to get one. They might have another one in the deck. They do. So they're playing 4 Super Rods. Interesting. Because 4 Super Rods and an Artisan. Or an Ultra Ball. Okay, so this lets them bin energies. Okay. Odds are they probably have more Ultra Balls, right? Probably. Or more Super Rods, so... Huh. Ah, my Magikarp! You're a monster! Kodeki VT! Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now we are going to do this. See what we get. Okay, we ripped what we were looking for there. Let's not actually play that yet, because we don't want them to know about that. Sure, why not? Have a backup plan. I don't think it's going to come to that, but why not? Can we get a shout out for Kodeki? Hang on, I'll do it. Boom. Ooh, Final Fantasy 16. How was that, my friend? Yeah, I think we just hit it, right? Whatever they do is going to knock Gyarados out in response. It feels like we've lost this game, y'all. Like, their strategy was better than ours. Yeah, alright. Well, we're just gonna keep swinging while we can. Be safe, Seismitoad. Now, they can't do this unless they can get another Regieleki on the bench. Is that the weakness of this strategy they're doing? That might be the weakness of the strategy they're doing. It's amazing. Oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. I don't know. Okay, sure. We'll go down to 3. Got what we need right here. And that is exactly the other thing we need. They're digging for a fishing rod, I believe. Yeah, they already nest balled and didn't have it. So... First off, that's gone now. Second off, come here, you. Tyrannical tail! Slap. The graphics on it look great. The gameplay looks cool. I'm trying not to get too spoiled on the story. I don't have a PS4 or 5 or whatever it is for this one. Eventually it's going to come out on Steam, right? So ha 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 ha. But yeah, would you recommend it, Kodeki? They had another Registeel, which is interesting. They're digging. And they get the fishing rod. They need a Regieleki as the last one. They can do it with a fishing rod. But they have to have the fishing rod and the artisan. They don't have it, so... Sweet. Okay. Let's play this out here. There's no reason to do that, actually. It just makes us more weak. More weak's not the right way to say that, but it makes us weaker. 360 damage coming in hot. Bam. Alright, they get one more chance here. And we haven't been able to build anything else up yet, which is sad and problematic. So if they get us here. So that's definitely the weakness of their deck. It has a lot of recursion, but it needs the recursion. Because it needs very specifically all 6 cards. Do they have another fish? Okay. Do they also have an artisan? Because they can't... They need a way to get it. And they probably have that. They get it. Did they get it? Yeah! We did it! Woo! That was close. That was a good game. That's an interesting deck. I want to build one. But, like, better. More agile. Okay, okay. Try it again. Thanks everybody for hanging out, by the way. Let's do a giveaway. We haven't done one of those in a hot minute. Long tab. Boom. Exclamation point ticket if you want a chance to win. And if you don't, then don't type anything. Or you can type in exclamation point something else, whatever you feel. Not the best starting hand. It's not the worst. It's just not the best. We have something we can do. But we are all in on this one Kingler right here. So, we'll see if it happens. Okay. Meowscarada strats. That big old Badoofus. So Tails is a basic. What's up, Granny? Lilligan, okay. Opponent's doing something we haven't seen before. Dance gracefully. The retreat right there. Really, it's not. Okay. Well, that's a good draw. That's a really good draw. Let's be greedy, chat. That couldn't possibly backfire, right? Let's be greedy. We'll wait on that. Come on, heads. Come on, heads. Come, yeah! Well, you know, this is like the slimmed down, streamlined version of this deck, but we're gonna, if they don't mess with us, we're gonna have a Kingler and a Gyarados. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's everything. Opponent's got a lot of card draw on the board here. Hey, they ditched a Florigato when they have a Sprigatito. Interesting. Alright, what's this V-Star ability do? Check for... Okay, so that just lets them seek out grass cards that they're looking for. Energy and critters. Okay. They put a lot on this one for not evolving it. Or having a way to evolve it, I guess? Okay, there's the rare candy. So now they can evolve it. So they can seek out the, Meowscarada. They're gonna do... Now, hopefully they do not... I don't remember exactly what Meowscarada does, but hopefully they don't take out our Magikarp. Because it's my special Magikarp. Who wouldn't dare? They would. They totally would. Don't do it! Oh, sweet. Never mind. No, wait. No! I knew it could do that. I forgot. My Magikarp. You're a monster. Alright. So, we're gonna start pinching. Yeah. Yeah, so this will do, what, 220 next turn? We'll have 230 next turn? Huh? Huh? Well, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna get another, Yeah, Alright, well, let's grab a Greninja then. Whoops. Poor Magikarp. It didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, I guess this... Shua? Yeah, we've already got 3 in there. Might as well. Let's, use this first, though. Okay. He's back in there. Oh, no, wait. It's because we do 30 damage to ourselves. Oh, no. Math is difficult. Alright. Hey, remember when you knocked out my sweet, precious, innocent Magikarp? I glare at the opponent for that. It was going to be so wonderful. Cut down in its prime. I'll be honest, I'm actually really excited to see what the opponent's doing here. I've not seen anybody be able to use Masquerada correctly yet. This is the best build I've seen of it. Lilligant's interesting technology to throw in there. I think the Bibarel's a little too much card draw when you already have this. But what do I know, right? What does this attack do? That's a pretty good attack, too. Alright, alright. Interesting technology. Okay, alright. What did my little Greninja ever do to you? It's just sitting there cutely on the bench. As cute as a shiny ninja can be. With its tongue wrapped around its neck. Maybe not cute. Maybe cute's the wrong word. Okay. That's a lot of card. They ditched an Iono and a... Alright. Alright. I'm confuddled. Oh, that's why. Duh. They're trying to get cards out of their hand for Bibarel. Okay. None of those are there. Ooh, alright. We're gonna do one more with this deck after this game. But, alright. Alright. Oh no, it's still just enough damage. Brutal. Brutal. I don't know what card we could draw that would save us here, y'all. And it's not that one. Alright. Good try. Good try. Let's do that giveaway while we're here. Tatas, you win! Woo! Boom. Code. Let me know if there's any issues with it. Alright, one more. One more with King Gyarados before we dethrone this despot. Okay, now the opponent is not playing with fairy-type cards because we're not playing expanded and there's no fairy-type cards that are standard legal. But I respect their style choice. After you, my friend. Okay, so this is why Suicune is in the deck, for just such a situation, where we don't have the perfect start. It's the best basic to kind of fill out our roster here, because it's going to let us draw cards, it's got an attack that's not the worst in the world, and it's decent on HP. Now, Palkia is a little bit better on HP. I'm glad you like it, Sheep. It is pinned to my Spotify if you want to see it, see a copy of it. This is Jorgen. Palkia is better at evolving than Suicune, and that's honestly about it. I don't really like Palkia. I still don't really like Palkia as a card, at least the origin form one. Maybe it's just me. Oh, it's a Chien-Pao deck. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, maybe I need to change my perception of Palkia because Chien-Pao makes it a lot better, and it's definitely in the Chien-Pao deck. Fine, I'll change how I view the world, I guess. I was excited for opponent to be doing something cute and fun, but they're just doing more Chien-Pao things. Nothing wrong with that, but we're still gonna glare at them. Hey, that's a good draw. Alright, so... Draw a card here before we do anything else. See what we get. Okay. So Irida is going to get us a Switch and a Magikarp. Hey, water energies I have. I don't really have enough to use a Greninja well enough right now. So I think we are going to do this. This doesn't stop them at all, as we've discussed, but it's out of my hand now. Now they might have one stuck in their hand, so huh. Alright, let's see what we hit. Please be a hits. Yay! Alright. Oh, this is so bold. We're gonna put one there. I would have had to put all of them on this Magikarp in order to be able to one-shot this, and even then it wouldn't one-shot it. So my thought process here was this is spreading out our resources to where the opponent doesn't know exactly what we're up to. Now, no one is going to look at a Magikarp and think, huh, I guess the opponent's just playing with Magikarp. I'm sure that's not going to evolve, but doesn't mean we want to make it easy for him. This is a wonderful thing to see, because they cannot evolve this turn, and we can take it out, which we're going to do. Because Chine Pow is fine, Chine Pow Baxcalibur is good. That's the difference here. Draw them all, opponent. Put those cards in your hand. I'm going to regret saying that later, but not yet. Y'all, after watching the Hunt dev stream today, I don't want to wait until tomorrow to play. I want it now. I want my update now. I want to play with the new toys. Okay, well. Annoying, but whatever. They don't even have any in their bin yet, so a Palkia V-Star wouldn't be too terrifying. And their bench, both of our benches are pretty empty, so Palkia V-Star is not really that concerning. We're gonna evolve that before it becomes problematic. Okay, so now let's do that. Greninja. Let's see what we get here. Honestly, hopefully we get another... We didn't get another water energy, but that's fine. This, because no, you may not. Raging Pinsir. Yay! Alright. I mean, never doubted it. Never doubted it. Probably another Frigibax, yeah. And we don't have another boss's orders right now, so... And they probably have the rare candy and Baxcalibur, so we've got one turn to respond, and I don't know if we're going to be able to. Okay. Are you going to hit me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do anything else. We're gonna slap that Frigibax around a little bit. Draw. That was a very, very lucky draw. That being said, it's mostly skill-based, right? That's how RNG works. Just be luckier. Okay. They did. They had the Baxcalibur and the Rare Candy. Called it. Okay, this gets them 3 of those energy back. So... they can knock out this Gyarados in response, which is problematic, but it's only 2 prize cards, so it's not a big deal. We've got the Kingler as the backup, and Arven can actually get us the an Ultra Ball. Drive safe, darling. Arven can get us an Ultra Ball to evolve this Kingler, because at this point, that's kind of why we want Kingler VMAXs in the deck, because we want to be able to elevate Kingler from build-up to powerhouse, if necessary. Gyarados is our go-to hitter, but obviously that doesn't always work. Now, notably, they do have to discard, I think, all of these to do 240 damage, or to do 280, right? 180? No, they only have to discard 3 to do 180. Okay. Okay. This Palkia is so much less threatening when they have an empty board, so that's nice. Question becomes, do we shuffle just the energies, or do we also want to get one of these Magikarps? Probably just the energies at this point. Okay, so now we get an Ultra Ball. Sure, why not? That bad boy there. And 240 damage. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Remember, this game brought to you by the fact that we were able to have 2 bosses' orders and take out their 2 Frigibaxes. Otherwise, this would be a very different game right now. So they can get back Frigibax and Baxcalibur and Shine Pow, or 2 of those. And, the only thing I'm thinking of here is it might be too little too late. Maybe. We'll see. That's a lot of damage. Okay. This is worth 3 prize cards. I don't want to put something on the bench that's worth 1. That's when they only have 4. Let's see what we get here. That's actually fine. Totally fine with that. Let's... 30 to ourselves is not enough to knock us out, so we're going to do that. The reason we want to do this is this makes Palkia a lot less likely to stay up front right now. What I expect them to do is actually retreat this. And if they do, we might be in trouble here. Game's coming down to the wire. Kingler VMAX being worth 3 prize cards is a notable downside because it's one of the few VMAXs that hits itself, and that matters. If y'all have been here for long, you would have seen that mattered in the game before when it was just enough damage to knock us out because we hit ourselves. So let's see. Let's see what opponent decides to do. Because they're not snapping down the rare candy, I don't know if they have it. And I don't think we have any more boss's orders. So I don't think we can switch in something that's lower HP. I can't imagine them doing this without the ability to evolve that for Jibax, though. Can't imagine it. Like, that would be insane. Of course, they were going to lose if they just kept Palkia out there, so maybe it's not insane? They already... Did they play a supporter this turn? I cannot remember. I don't think so. Okay. So Candace could hit a Baxcalibur for him. And it did. Did they already have a rare candy in hand? Probably? Right? I guess not. Sweet! Woo! We went. Alright. Get to end strong on that one. Kingler VMAX. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so final thoughts on this deck. Pop up this thing. Alright. Kingler is really, really strong. Kingler is the water version of the Alolan Executor. Really strong. I like having Kingler VMAX as a backup plan. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think it's Gyarados. I don't think this is the power play we're hoping for. And if we're going to be leaning more on Kingler, which we could do, we need to put some heals in this deck. There needs to be some way to mitigate the damage that it takes. I'm not sure what the play is here or how to build this right. I'm going to have to take this back to the drawing board. But there's definitely the bones of something strong here, but I don't think it's Gyarados. That's my final thought on this deck. So yeah,